Most performance golf apparel promises comfort, flexibility, and style, but usually delivers on one and not the other two. Now, I've been testing two pieces from Avalon Golf, the Player's Golf Hoodie and the Tour Quarter Zip, and these are just plain different. They're built for actual golfers. They look sharp, perform quietly, and balance function and comfort in a way I didn't expect. Now, in a few minutes, I'll show you exactly how these performed out there on the course, but before we do that, let's break down what Avalon Golf is doing differently. Avalon says their apparel is designed for tour ready function with everyday style, and that's exactly the impression you get. The player's hoodie gives off a clean aesthetic look, structured but subtle. The Tour Quarter Zip feels refined and is very minimalist when it comes to logos. You've got the Albatross logo here over the left chest, and on the back you have an Avalon Golf logo centered over the neck. Both pieces have a modern tailored fit, tapered in the midsection, trim in the sleeves with still enough flexibility for a full swing. These are not gym clothes pretending to be golf gear. These are purpose built for golfers who desire performance and polish in the same piece. Four Quarter Zip is a premium blend of polyester and spandex, designed more as a mid layer. It's got a fantastic feel. The fabric is nice and smooth, but still structured. This is going to be excellent for those fall days or spring days when the weather's around the mid 50s, maybe have a light breeze, insulating when it's cool and breathing when it's warm. You get UPF 50 plus sun protection, a hidden zipper with this placket here, which when you zip it all the way up, hides that zipper for a nice clean look. The fit is modern and refined, premium feel, performance build. Now let's talk Player's Hoodie. Easily one of my favorite hoodies of all time, the Player's Golf Hoodie from Avalon Golf is a hybrid design with this wind and waterproof upper shell that actually extends into the hood. Fabric is a mix of medium weight polyester and spandex. It has Avalon Golf's four-way stretch technology to make sure that you have full stretch in your swing so you don't compromise on performance. The garment is good from 70 degrees Fahrenheit all the way down to 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and I can attest to that. When I was out on the course, it performed really well. It was about 34 degrees and I was not cold at all. There's an adjustable drawstring at the base of the hoodie that serves two functions. One, it keeps you warmer if you tighten it up, and then two, it prevents the hoodie from riding up during those full swings. Another standout feature are the two zippers that allow you to access the front pouch of the hoodie. It's a single pouch allowing you to keep your hands warm while you wait on your next shot. Now the Player's Golf Hoodie comes in three different colors. This is white, which I think is the best color of the three, and comes in sizes small all the way up to double XL. Now, on-course performance with the Player's Golf Hoodie really shocked me because the cost of this garment from Avalon Golf is much more affordable than some of those other performance golf apparel brands out there that charge an arm and a leg for a really nice functional golf hoodie. But when I got out to the course, I was really surprised because it does exactly what Avalon Golf says it will. It keeps you warm. It stretches in all of your swings from full tee shots to small wedge shots. The hoodie performed really well during putting because there was no snagging or grabbing during my putting stroke. I was also surprised about how well the hood moved with my golf swing. From small chips to large tee shots, the hood stayed in place. It didn't throw my head out of whack, and I was able to make a halfway decent golf swing even in 34-degree weather, and that hood kept my ears nice and warm. The front pouch kept my hands nice and warm, and as I moved into the later parts of the round, I was able to adjust the top zipper to allow some more breathability in that upper portion of the hoodie. Now, I have two main concerns about the Player's Golf Hoodie, and only time will tell if those concerns become reality. Number one, when I pulled it out of the packaging, the garment itself had a lot of creases in it, and I'm sure that that takes a little while for those creases to actually work out, and it just comes with natural wear. But I'd like to pull the garment out of the bag, throw it on, and it looked just as good as the pictures when you purchase it online and not have to do any extra stuff with it, like let it hang out for a few days or anything like that so that those wrinkles fall out. Another concern I have is garment durability. Now, all the stitching is tight and clean. There were no loose threads, which is fantastic. But one of the things I worry about is color retention and staining. White is a difficult color to maintain out there on a golf course because there are hazards that you get into. There's mud that flies off the ball. There's different types of weather that you have to deal with, and I'm not sure how that's going to impact the color of the garment. Only time will tell, and I'll probably do a long-term review because I know I'm going to be wearing this a lot, and I chose white specifically so that I could measure one of the hardest colors to keep clean on a golf course and see how well it holds up maybe over 6 months to a year. Moving to the Tour Quarter Zip, performance on course was as to be expected. The fit and feel is fantastic. It's a much tighter fit than the Player's Golf Hoodie through the sleeve, so there's definitely no ballooning or snagging through the swing. It is a lighter weight garment, so it's going to be one of those like mid layers, good maybe in the mid to high 50s, low 60s, that type of weather, especially if you have something layered underneath of it. The only con I would say is that it does better at regulating temperature than it does at keeping you warm. And what I mean by that is like, don't expect the Tour Quarter Zip to perform as a cold weather garment. It's one of those in between layers. Like, you start out playing and it's maybe 40 degrees. And by the time you hit the back nine, it's warmed up to about 53 or 54. That is the time where you're going to take that top layer off and you're going to have that nice Tour Quarter Zip from Avalon Golf that keeps you regulated through the remainder of the round, and that's where it shines. Also, one of the things I didn't think about was how much I would love wearing this Tour Quarter Zip to the office. It's fantastic. It is very flexible from on the golf course to off the golf course. It looks professional. That modernist design doesn't have you going into work looking like a piñata. Performance golf apparel is very expensive, but that's why I like Avalon Golf, because you're still getting the performance from the garment that you're wearing out there on the course, but it's at an affordable price. Right now, the Player's Golf Hoodie is only $74, and you can save an additional 10% if you use my code in the pinned comment below. Now, if you're more of a quarter zip guy, then the Tour Quarter Zip is an excellent option for the office and the course. And that's only $69 on Avalon Golf's website. Again, you can use my code in the pinned comment below to save some additional money. No matter whether you get the hoodie or the quarter zip, the quality, the performance, the function, it's all there with Avalon Golf. Thank you so much for watching. For more golf gear reviews, check this playlist out right here.